Lance, would you do the roll call, please?
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Toller?
Here.
Commissioner Foster?
Here.
Commissioner Miller?
Here.
Commissioner Gould?
Having quorum, I'll call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda, approval of our regular meeting minutes from October. Has everybody had a chance to look at those? Yes. Any corrections or additions? I move we approve. Second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Toller?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes. Any public comments? No. Committee reports.
7-5 Regional Planning District met, and I noticed during the meeting that Don Dola has been active in looking into some infrastructure grants, which are some good grants for the village. Also, there's a Shawnee College where they're going to index all the businesses in all the counties, but especially we're looking at Union County and what those businesses do to create a database in case people would locate here. We'll already have the businesses, their address, their contacts, and what they do. So that's a good program. Also had a meeting with Shawnee Development. This is their 55th year of service. I would just say that, I don't know, when it seems like each time the food truck comes in, there's more food than the last time.
We got 10,000 people on town this month.
We have a lot of good helpers that help us out with that. They did say that Union County has received $12,000 in donations since the summer, which is good for the program. And the agency always encourages that we buy locally with that money. So the donations have been good enough that it's going to take some of the pressure off the county as far as being able, to have to supplement some of it. So it's a good thing for us.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I want to say something about animal control here. The transition out there at animal control has been going really great. I'm blessed to say that we got, 2 new people. We got Tiffany Dillo and Megan Harville. We've got a lot of great personality, a lot of great energy, and tons of experience out there. And they've done a good job of cleaning up and getting things organized, and it's going to turn out to be really, really great. Probably could be the best animal control we've ever had. I'm proud of them. I'm really proud of them.
Okay, I talked with Ken Pennon earlier this week, and Greg Aldrich had resigned from the Hoop Board, and Ken, by next meeting, will have a recommendation as to replacement for him.
Is that the only vacancy on there right now?
I honestly can't tell you, this transition with Brahmati leaving.
I don't know. I was thinking there was another one, but I could be wrong.
I believe you're right.
I'm not sure.
I know we'll get one thing. With this COVID, just nothing's going on.
Absolutely. Building permits?
You have 3. The first one is parcel number 081405860. It's for Barb and Harold Smith at 268 State Pond Road in Jonesboro. It's for a mobile home, previously subdivided, no floodplain, and recommended for approval. The The second one is for parcel number 0709052226. It's for Terry and Jillian Moore. It's on Milligan Hill Road in Alto Pass. It's a new home, no floodplain, no subdivision, recommended for approval. And the third one is for parcel number 103206778B as in boy. It's for Hinton Farms at 670 Duckwoods Road in Wolf Lake. It's for a garage, no subdivision. It is in the floodplain. There's a variance attached, and it's been recommended for approval.
Any questions or concerns about these? I get a motion to approve building permits as presented. I make the motion.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Tiller?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Moving on, under old business resolution appointing Union County engineer. I think everybody knows, but just in case, IDOT requested resumes of the individuals that we submitted the names of, so we've done that like a week ago, maybe, week and a half.
Oh, more than that,
you know,
because we
so-
tabled it last meeting, so 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess, so, nobody really knows why, but anyway, eventually they'll answer us, I guess. All the business explain to it. So, item A under old business will remain tabled. New business, approved payment of bills. Everybody had a chance to look at the bill list. Any questions or concerns? Get a motion to pay our bills then.
Okay.
One second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Tiller?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Item B, under new business, McClure East Cape Water District appointment, Jackie Jennings. Received a letter from that water district recommending that we appoint Jackie Jennings. They had a individual pass away that was on the board, Jack Reynolds. This is to fill that seat. I make a motion that we approve Jackie Jennings to the McClure East Cape Water District, as presented from that board. So,
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Tiller?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.
Item C, intergovernmental agreement between the state of Illinois, Emergency Management Agency of the County of Union. This is just a renewal, right? Just extending
Yes.
what we've got going on as far as declaration and so forth. we can keep getting money. Dana got this and brought it to us, so, uh, just housekeeping. I don't remember how often we do this. Seems like every other month.
We do it every year, but sometimes they go back, like they'll not do a new one, they'll extend the one they have. So this one actually is effective from October 1st of 2019, but they extended it out through September 30th of 2022. So it's like an extension. It's for grant funds to not exceed $24,487, of which $12,243.50 are federal funds.
I make a motion that we approve the intergovernmental agreement between the state of Illinois Emergency Management Agency and the county of Newton as presented.
I'll second.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Color?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Good morning, Daniel.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Just on my shoulder running even slower than normal.
Gave us 10 minutes extra to talk about it.
Fair enough.
Item D, discussion of 2020 general election day. Put this on here just basically so everybody's aware. The Honorable Governor Pritzker, say that with pride, declared this election day this year as a state holiday. All facilities are supposed to be closing, which, that's fine. In the new law or rule, or whatever you want to call it, it does indicate that it's up to the municipality or county or whoever as far as pay on this new holiday. I don't think we need to make it a paid day. I think we've made it aware to the employees, if they want to take a vacation day or whatever in order to get paid, so be it. Otherwise, I mean, the county clerk's office will be open, obviously, with voting. So that's where we're at on it. We're not mandated to make it a paid holiday. There's nothing in any of the union contracts. Go ahead, Daniel, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, the Sangamon County judge ruled on Tuesday morning that since it's an unfunded mandate from the governor, it is not applicable to municipalities and local governments. So I've been in a brief discussion with Rhett. I was gonna talk a little bit more with him. Ultimately, the Sangamon County judge said that nobody has to close unless you're going to be a polling place. That is the only part that remained applicable.
And then I guess we need to talk about it a little more.
Yeah, so they came out Tuesday morning.
And Max, I have not notified the employees. I drafted the email up, had you guys review it, but I knew we were gonna discuss it today. So it was gonna go out, but I guess I'll hold off until we find
I was
out.
gonna talk with Red a little bit more. He was gonna reach out to some other counties and see what they were doing. But yeah, this judge said no, since it's an unfunded mandate, it's not applicable to any municipality or local government. So no building has to close unless it fits within that, if it's gonna be a polling place, part of the order. So I'm gonna do a little bit more talking with Red today, most likely, just trying to see what we agree on and then come to you guys about it. Which,
Lance is discussing.
Yeah, we'll be at all the place that day.
You can come to the courthouse and vote on election day, anybody?
So how does that bear on it then?
and that's probably what we need to discuss, because does that close the whole courthouse? Does that just close, certain areas? Does it not close anything because they're just going straight to Lansing? So that's, so kind of had to put it on the back burner. But I plan on, we agreed to talk today about it a little bit, so.
Am I not correct? That was a holiday before and they gave it up.
In our collective bargaining agreements,
That's to get Christmas Eve.
yes. It was in there. The employees asked if they could give that up for Christmas Eve, so it's not. Lance reached out to some counties. I also reached out to individuals to further ask questions. Our neighboring counties are closing. Most of them are paying their employees. However, when I called them, they said it's because it's in their collective bargaining agreement. So their employees didn't trade it in for a different holiday. So we're kind of in a different boat. And then just so you guys know, and the way it's worded in the order from Pritzker, is that all government offices, with the exception of election authorities, shall be closed unless authorized to be used as a location for election day services or as a polling place.
See, I would think that means courthouse closes, but Lance's office stays open. So,
That's the way I took
and
it.
now the courts are closed. All the judges have said they're not, unless Judge Edmonds makes some kind of order. All the visiting judges that are helping out have said they're not gonna change anything. They're not scheduling court that day unless he makes a decision to say the courts are open based on this ruling in Sangamon County. So, it appears the majority of everyone's still moving forward as if it's closed, but obviously my staff has asked, is it paid, is it not? I recommended just using comp time, but might have a lot to burn, so it's a different issue.
I think one other county said that they were not closing at all. It was Clinton County. Out of the ones I did reach out to.
And I believe that's correct. Red just retained them as one of his new counties,
Yeah.
and they were discussing that the other day on the phone.
Well, I personally don't care one way or another. I mean, it makes me no difference. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have a bailiff at the door, regardless if we're open or closed. Obviously, it's cut and dry, they won't be here. So, I mean, what's everybody think? I mean, my only stipulation is I don't think we should pay them. Or, you know, they wanna use comp.
I know my office is open, so that's
That's
all,
fine. I mean,
all I have to worry about.
we didn't ask for this,
The rest of it.
and I don't see that we need to spend that money. If they want to take the day off, so be it. I mean, they've had tons of time off paid in the last 6 months, so, I mean, I'm not trying to be cruel.
No, if they want the day off, they can use personal pay or a day or
I mean,
vacation day or comp time or whatever they want.
I mean, actually, since now, according to this, we don't have to close it. But,
All department heads could offer, you know, we're expecting to be closed, so we can stay closed, or we can take their comp time and stay home. Or, you know, if I've got, Sherry mentioned she could use it as a day to catch up, well then, okay, you go ahead and come in and work your normal day. You know, which will be the only one in the office probably, being included, but
and I guess we can leave it up, I mean, we don't have to vote on it.
You know, do you want to just leave it up to the department heads, whether they close? But if they do, it's unpaid.
But there's no pay involved.
Got it. Okay.
I mean,
unless they come in and work.
yeah, I mean, if they come in and work, I mean, sure,
Right.
but, I mean, is that, talk to me, guys. I mean, if you don't agree with that, say so. I mean, I'm not, it doesn't matter to me one way or another. I'm just-
All right.
The only thing I was gonna suggest is, and asking, it's hopefully not an issue, but with that day, I don't know what happens, but I don't know if I would need a maintenance for something. One of the maintenance guys, I don't know if they would be available or if they would be off that day, or I don't know how you're gonna, I guess that's through Scott, I guess technically now. But
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that if, I mean, I think basically, like weekends, they're on call, somebody is kind of for emergencies, so I would think that would fall into that category.
Okay, that's fine, like, as long as if I had to have somebody for something, I don't know what, hopefully not, but.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
I would just go ahead and discuss that with him and make sure you know what's going on.
I do know he's got bailiffs and front door, or not bailiffs, but front door security for us all that day.
Sure.
I've had talked to him about that, so we will have that.
Okay. All right, everybody good? Okay. Do we have anything to go into executive session? We didn't go into executive session with you.
I can give a brief update about the litigation, but I mean, it's gonna be very brief, so.
Is it any different than your and my conversation?
No, I've never heard back. And I called on my way down today too, to see if there's an update, but I know the other attorney's been having some health issues, so I'm trying to be a little understanding about that. But I called on the way down this morning too, just to get an update. So they said it won't be until 11 after a doctor's appointment.
But, I mean, it's your call, I don't care. I mean, if you want to, fine.
I don't see it being a necessity, I just didn't know if you guys wanted to ask any questions. I don't really have anything else to update, I guess is the short of it.
Other business, anybody?
I have one thing, Max. CIDES, if you guys remember, it's been a while. I think it's like the Southern Illinois Development Enterprise. I don't know all the abbreviation, but they've been asking Lance and I for someone to be on their board. They need a recommendation of someone from Union County or someone to represent Union County on the board. So if you guys could just be thinking of someone that you, and then once you know, we can let them know you actually don't do the appointment, but they take your recommendation for them to do the appointment. So they're asking us to please recommend somebody.
Somebody comes up with somebody you think wants to volunteer and spend the night away from home once a month or however often they meet, just don't submit my name.
So,
I do ask everyone, and not sure how long this new mitigation is gonna last for the county. I'm hoping not very long, but like 24 hours before they closed them, daily number went down to 2 yesterday, so I guess the governor's right. What can I say? But anyway, support your local businesses. I'm sorry, I think it's terrible. Anybody have anything else?
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Kohler?
Yes.
Commissioner Foster?
Yes.
Commissioner Miller?
Yes.
Commissioner Gould?
Yes.